Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new legal breaking video. Native tribes are suing Donald Trump currently. Why are they suing Donald Trump? We'll find that out in today's video. This video is by CBS. Let's see what this reporting from CBS has to say. The article is titled Tribes and Native Americans, or Native American students file lawsuit over Trump admin's Bureau of Indian Education firings. Norman, Oklahoma. 3 tribal nations and 5 Native American students say in a lawsuit that the Trump administration has failed its legal obligation to tribes when it cut jobs at Bureau of Indian Education schools. Firings at 2 colleges as part of the administration, cuts to federal agencies with the help of billionaire Elon Musk have left students and staff with safe conditions, canceled classes, and delayed financial aid, according to the lawsuit filed Friday. Lawyers at the Native American Rights Fund filed the suit in federal court in the nation's capital against the heads of the Interior Department, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, and the Office of Indian Education Programs on behalf of the Pueblo of Alita, Arapaho tribes. The tribes allege they were not consulted when the federal government laid off several employees at the 2 colleges under the purview of the BIE. Nearly 1/4 of the staff at the Southwestern Indian Polytechnic Institute in Albuquerque, New Mexico, including 9 instructors, were fired or forced to resign in February. The lawsuit alleges that security and maintenance firings have left the campus unsafe, including 2 power outages in the past few weeks that went unresolved due to the lack of staff. One SPI student named in the lawsuit, Kayla Brown, said in the filing that her dorm was without power for 13 hours. Miss Brown was forced to leave her dorm residence and drive to a second location to be able to complete her school assignments, according to the lawsuit. Haskell Indian Nations University in Kansas lost more than 1/4 of its staff, including the dean of students, instructors, property management specialists, coaches, tutors, residential advisors, academic advisors, custodians, and food services employees, as well as its only bus driver, the lawsuit states. It also notes that Haskell Students Center has been shuttered and students reported their financial aid has either been delayed or has not been dispersed. Students also reported reduced meal sizes, bathrooms without toilet paper, and classes that are now being taught by deans who do not have the same expertise as the professors who were fired. Both institutions reported that some staff and facilities have been rehired, but BIE, notifications notified those individuals that this might be temporary and that they may be laid off again, according to the lawsuit. The BIA said that it was department policy to not comment on pending litigation. A spokesperson for the Interior Department declined to comment. The BIE is responsible for providing educational opportunities for Native Americans and Alaska Natives across the country, part of the U.S. government's trust responsibilities, the legal and moral obligations the U.S. has to protect and uphold treaties, laws, and congressional acts dealing with tribes. The 183 Bureau-funded elementary and secondary schools on 64 reservations in 23 states that serve about 42,000 Indian students, according to the BIE's website. It says 55 are BIE operated and 128 are tribally operated. The U.S. Government Accessibility Office has highlighted for several years significant understaffing at the BIE that has impacted its ability to monitor and assist schools. One of the federal government's obligations to the tribal nations is to provide meaningful consultation before it takes any action that could possibly harm tribes or their services. Herschel Gorham said, who is the lieutenant governor of the Shawnee and Arapaho tribes, which has 35 students in Haskell, or at Haskell, In this case, there is no consultation that was done, not only from the BIA and BIE, but the federal government in general. Recent cuts to the Department of the Interior and Health and Human Services that affect tribal citizens and were later rescinded might show that Doug Burgum and Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the respective secretaries of those departments, understand those trust responsibilities, Gorham said, but also might suggest they don't have the autonomy to prevent the violation of those rights for Native Americans. Quote, right now it seems like they're not being given that full autonomy. If you look at the cuts that were made to Haskell SIPI and the BIE schools, he said. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video and legal breaking reporting, everyone. If you did enjoy this legal breaking reporting, please do consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. A couple ways you guys can make sure you never miss a brand new video is by one, hitting the bell icon that's right next to the subscribe button down below the screen here. That is on the right side. Next way you guys can make sure you guys never miss a brand new video is if you follow me on my social medias that I will have linked down below, along with the very important news article to this, or very important link to this news article. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, please do help this channel reach its goal of 110 plus subscribers. The reason why I am saying 110 plus subscribers, ladies and gentlemen, is because after we reach the goal of 110 subscribers, we have more subscribers to reach right after we reach the current subscriber goal of 110 subscribers. thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching and tuning into this legal breaking reporting. And I will see you guys in the next legal breaking reporting. Please stay safe and positive, and I will talk to you then.